Passion ignited, 1. Triumphant success, 1. Awareness, 1. We have 1, 1, 1. Things are being reset. There's a new beginning here. For sure. For sure. 1, 1, 1. Also, I take this as the Trinity because the Trinity is just 3 individual things, right? 1, 1, and 1. And 17, hope. Okay, so first I'm going to say thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for being here, for coming here, for subscribing to my channel and, wanting to come back and see what other content, I produce. And thank you even more to those who are, returning. I haven't even been on YouTube for very long, but I am grateful that you've been with me for that time period. And if you haven't already, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now comes the trigger warning, okay? This is not the message that I was expecting when these first few cards came out. But the message is what the message is. And I'm going to give the message. I also want to say to all the new and returning subscribers that not every message is yours. So if you subscribed to the channel because you liked the message and you felt like it resonated with you, please know that not every video that I put out is going to have that effect. But if you stick around, if you stay subscribed, and you at least look at the captions, right, the titles on the videos, if that resonates with you, then watch the video and maybe something in there will be for you, okay, eventually. Now, that being said, this is a message about child trafficking. One of the things that I am getting is that, if you're on my channel, you should know, you should understand and realize that there is the world that we can see, and then there is the world we cannot see. And struggle to try to explain. Somehow, and I'm not saying that this is the case for all of the children, but some of these children have been targeted because of their magical abilities, right? Because of their energy, because of their bloodline, because of, what God put them on this earth to do, right? Okay, so they've been targeted. And again, this could be intentional or unintentional depending on the person involved. some people, you know, Satanists, people in dark witch covens, things like that, would be the kind of people that would be doing this knowingly and intentionally, and knowing who and how to target for this purpose. I am also getting that on a general level, every child that has gone through this has created some kind of energy source for darkness, right? It's, again, whether intentionally or unintentionally, created some kind of magical charge, positive or negative, okay? That someone somewhere is intentionally harvesting that energy and using it. I'm not sure where this is heading or how I'm even going to be able to explain it, but I'm going to do my best. One of the things that I'm getting here is that a passion has been ignited to triumph and succeed and overcome this child trafficking by bringing awareness to the problem. And by doing so, bringing hope to the victims and hope for the future, that we may eradicate this terrible stain on humanity. What do you want us to know about this? Planting seeds and wisdom. So what I'm getting from this right now is that wisdom, who is the Holy Spirit, okay, has been planting seeds of hope, seeds of awareness, in order to ignite the passion and succeed in triumph. Anything else from this deck? What else do you want us to know about this? Okay. So it's a criminal enterprise, right? Criminals are in control, and they have no respect. No respect for children, no respect for life, no respect for God, no respect for themselves. Anything else from this deck? Car. I'm getting like movement. These children are being moved, trafficked, right? Okay. And looks good, right? Okay, so child trafficking doesn't always look like you think it might or should. Sometimes children who are being trafficked may come from a good-looking family with a nice car, you know, and seemingly nice parents and a nice life. But it's not just, kids in the system, like the foster system, or, that's not, yes, that's probably the majority, because those kids are more easily targeted because they don't have someone to love, protect, and defend them. But it's not always the case. I'm also getting from this that the people, the adults who participate in this kind of thing also don't necessarily look the way you would expect them to look. They might look like politicians, maybe even politicians who pass legislation to supposedly help victims of trafficking. They might look like doctors and lawyers and therapists. Heck, they might even look like stay-at-home moms. It's like whatever you thought you knew, whatever preconceptions you may have had, throw them away. And we need to start reading the energy, looking at people's energies, rather than the facade that they have created. Don't judge people by the car they drive. Judge them by their actions. And I don't know. Let me keep going here. Question. That's what the 17 is about. Q is the 17th number, and Q, question. We need to start asking more questions about these kinds of things, especially to politicians. And just because they pass legislation doesn't mean that it's actually being followed through with. So we need to start looking further in to what is actually being done to help and bring awareness. What else? Okay. So, make it happen, manifest. I'm getting that we all need to be advocates, right? We all need to be what is the word? Why am I missing the word? They don't want me to get this message out. Okay, what is the word that I'm looking for? Not advocate, it's protesters, like, what is the word? Why can't it won't come to me. They're trying to block it. But basically, okay, we need to be talking about this. We need to be asking questions about this. We need to become, like protesters. We need to be making noise about this. We need to make sure that good things are happening in these areas, that this is finally stopped once and for all. And it's not going to stop if we don't start standing up for these kids. You may be a victim. Your child may be a victim. But we can't depend on the victims to stand up for themselves, right? We have to protect them. We have to advocate for them. We have to stand up and bring awareness to this problem and make sure that it ends. We have to start questioning the people in positions of power, the criminals that are in control. We need to start asking them questions, making them sweat, and making them take action and follow through with that action. Okay. Okay, tell me more about this. Alert, thirst for knowledge, right? We need to be thirsty for knowledge on these matters. We need to spying, news, negotiations, information, messages, and contracts. So we need to be making sure we need to be sending messages to each other, right? Okay, we need to be communicating about this issue. We need to be seeking wisdom and knowledge about this issue, sharing the wisdom and knowledge about this issue. We also, Page of Swords could be like white lies, okay, like half-truths kind of thing, okay? So we need to be aware of those. And actually, it says spying, but in this case, maybe it is spying, but like looking into, watching, closely those who tell these little white lies or half-truths. The Emperor. So this again, it's like the criminals in control, right? The leadership, the rulers, the power, the authority figures. We need to be putting the pressure on these people, because even if they're not actively involved, they may be turning a blind eye. Because let's say politicians, right? Their constituents, the people who donate to them may be involved, whether they know it or not, but they're basically told to look the other way or focus on other issues, right? For whatever reason. And maybe they just don't ask questions because you don't bite the hand that feeds you. But those days are over. Okay, I'm getting, I got 4 cups, 3 of pentacles, 3 of swords, and Page of Pentacles. So I'm getting this groups, right? Groups of people who don't really give a shit, apathy. They're just disconnected emotionally. They don't care. They don't want to know, like I said, like turning a blind eye kind of thing, to the heartbreak. But also 33 is, Illuminati, Ascended Masters, secret societies kind of thing. So this could be something that is going on in the secret societies, but also, okay, so like manifestation, financial opportunities. So obviously, I mean, yes, this child trafficking happens to make money, right? But it's also a form of energetic harvesting, okay? Like I was saying, like the magical, like harvesting the magic of children, right? Like stealing their innocence, stealing their joy, stealing their futures. It's not just money. It's not just money that is being harvested here, that is being collected here. And people need to start to understand that, you know, these things are actually being done intentionally to not only to harm children, you know, physically or for money or to get your rocks off, but for the energy, the negative energy that it creates, the almost like if God had a plan for these children and that plan forever got derailed because of what was done to them, you know, and somebody sitting back and laughing about it. There's a war in heaven. There is a war in heaven over this issue. And it is time to bring that war to earth. It is time to declare war on these people, on these criminals, on these criminal organizations, because they're groups. They're secret societies, they're groups, they're organizations. Even, I was saying, sometimes things don't always look as they seem. Maybe certain charities and organizations, okay, look good, but are actually controlling criminal enterprises, okay? Nine of Cups. We need to get these dreams back. We need to get these kids healed. Not just the kids that it's happening to currently, but all the ones that it's already happened to that never got their justice. You know, healing is justice, okay? So we need to start making sure that every victim becomes victorious by being able to speak their truth, and heal. This is an issue that everyone, every good person should be able to get behind. So it should be very easy to make it happen, to manifest it. All it takes is a few brave people to stand up, to speak out, and to never give up. What else do you want us to know about this? People need to be enlightened. The Hanged Man. People need to be enlightened to what is going on, to how these children's lives and futures, and sometimes their actual lives, are being sacrificed. Like, not just their life as in their possible future, which is absolutely being sacrificed, but sometimes they don't get to live to see that kind of sacrificed. Sometimes it's hard to look at something so sad, but that is a sacrifice that we need to make to help these people heal. So you need to be brave. Brave enough not to turn a blind eye, but to force yourself to seek the truth and share the truth. What else? Yeah. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Right? Two of Swords. Blind eye. Turning the blind eye. No more turning a blind eye. It's time to go to war. It's time to go to war against child trafficking. That's the message. I hope that this message has helped you in some way. I hope that no, I'm not even going to say that part today. This is not about entertainment in any way, shape, or form. This is just the message. If you made it this far, thank you. Please share this message. Please be brave. Please speak out. Please share. Please help these people heal. And it starts with waging war on what has been done in order for us to put an end to it.